Today, we'll be discussing the pros and cons of expanding Whole Foods into Italy. I'll be focusing this analysis on Milan. The second largest Italian city is the wealthiest city in Italy with an average salary of almost $49,000, and it has a population that is 15% foreign born and could conceivably be more open to foreign businesses setting up shop there. First, I will review the political and economic risks of doing business in Italy. There are some political risks. Here you can see how Italy ranks on some of Transparency International's indices, but according to the IFC and World Bank's doing business reports, Milan ranks favorably or in the OECD average for the following indices. Based on these facts, competitors could curry favor from politicians with donations and bribes to attempt to stop or delay Whole Foods from opening a store in Milan. But assuming this doesn't happen, opening a Whole Foods in Milan would be as easy or easier than in any other OECD country. Are there economic risks to setting up shop in Italy? Italy is still dangerously close to collapse. With high public debt and high interest rates, along with lost GDP growth, tax revenues are still low. This leaves Whole Foods open to high taxation as Italy attempts to rein in its public debt. Other economic risks include a potential euro breakup and a disastrous switch back to national currencies, as well as exchange fluctuations as the euro debacle rages on. I will now review the Italian retail food industry and Italian consumer preferences. Local competitors do not have the emphasis on local, healthy foods that Whole Foods has. This gives Whole Foods a competitive advantage. Italian food retail consumers have negligible switching costs, but the industry has fierce rivalry and competition in marketing and pricing, as well as limited level of product differentiation. Italian food retail consumers are very mobile and tastes are changing. Brand loyalty can be strong, but nothing too big to overcome. Heavy branding and marketing are the big obstacles. With product differentiation and a strong marketing campaign, Whole Foods should be able to gain consumer loyalty and enter this market. We need to consider whether Italians would even shop at an American grocery store. Rapid growth of health consciousness and consumers opting for more ethical and organic products means that Whole Foods could enter this market with a foothold on changing Italian views on food. The fact that Whole Foods is American could skew its view among Italians as not good enough for their taste buds, but with an aggressive marketing campaign showcasing Whole Foods' ethical stances and organic products, as well as strong relationships with local suppliers, that viewpoint could easily be changed. So should Whole Foods open a store in Milan? Taking all these facts into consideration, it is my professional opinion that Whole Foods should open a store in Milan. The risk of competitors resorting to corruption to ensure that Whole Foods never opens is real, but as indicated in the ease of doing business reports and the calming of the euro crisis, the value proposition that Whole Foods can offer to satisfy changing Italian consumer tastes is too appealing to pass up.